Assalamu alaikum. Today we are going to study about excretion. So let's see what's the meaning of excretion. Excretion is the removal of metabolic and toxic waste material out of the body. So what is the meaning of metabolic? Metabolism means the chemical activities or the chemical reactions that occur inside the body or inside each and every cell. There are two different types of metabolic process. Number one is known as anabolism, and number two is known as catabolism. Catabolism means all the processes in which breakdown occur, and anabolism are those processes in which synthesis occur. Synthesis means formation of anything. So example of catabolism is respiration, and example of anabolism is photosynthesis. These are the simplest examples. So what's happened in respiration? In respiration, what happened? The glucose in the presence of oxygen, it breaks down and release what? It releases carbon dioxide, carbon dioxide plus water. Okay. So what is carbon dioxide in this case? In this case, carbon dioxide is, okay, I'll make it again. So glucose, C6H12O6 means glucose, in the presence of oxygen will break down and release what? Carbon dioxide plus water. We always have to balance the equation. Now it is balanced. So it will form carbon dioxide and water. Carbon dioxide is the byproduct of respiration. It will release or it will move out of the body or it will excrete out of the body as it is formed by the breakdown of the glucose molecule. That's why it is called what? Metabolic waste. Clear? This is an example of catabolism, whereas example of anabolism is when 6 carbon dioxide will react with 6 water molecule, then the glucose is formed, which is used in the plant in the process of respiration, and then this oxygen is released. This oxygen is a byproduct of photosynthesis. So it is a metabolic waste. Therefore, it will remove out of the body. Clear? What is the meaning of metabolism? Digestion is not metabolic waste. Digested waste is not a metabolic waste. That is feces. What are feces? Feces are undigested waste. These are not formed by the breakdown of anything. These are the things, feces are just the undigested waste, all those substances which are unable to get absorbed in the small intestine, they will go into the large intestine and then they remove in the form of feces. Therefore, they are undigested waste. They are not, they are not metabolic waste. Okay? Now, there are different types of excretory product like carbon dioxide. As we have just studied, carbon dioxide are the metabolic waste which are formed by the breakdown of glucose molecule. So these carbon dioxide and water, how they are excreted out? Their excretory organ are lungs, and they are excreted out through the process of expiration or through the process of exhalation. Okay, so when they breathe out, then these carbon dioxide will removed out. Now, the nitrogenous waste. The nitrogenous waste are removed by kidney. Now, what are the nitrogenous waste? The main nitrogenous waste which are included in our syllabus is urea and uric acid. So these urea and uric acid, how the urea is formed? Urea is formed by the breakdown of the amino acid or by the deamination of amino acid. Now, what is the structure of amino acid? This is the structure of amino acid. R is the simple side chain. It is a simple hydrocarbon chain. Then CH, NH2. NH2 is an amine group. And then COH is carboxyl group. COH is carboxyl group. Okay. So now what happened in the deamination of amino acid? In the deamination of amino acid, what happened? This amine group is removed and it will form what? Ammonia. This ammonia is harmful. Therefore, it is converted into less harmful substance, which is urea. This deamination of amino acid, it happens where? It happens in the liver. Okay. So this urea will move out of the liver through hepatic vein. Through hepatic vein, it is carried to the heart. Then from the heart, aorta will arise. Aorta will branch into renal artery. And through renal artery, this urea is carried to the kidney. And through kidney, in the kidney, the urea is converted into urine. Not converted. In the kidney, the urine is formed. In the urine, the urea is present, and then this urine is moved out of the body through urethra. We will discuss about the excretory system in detail in the next video, in the later videos. Okay, so what happened in the deamination of amino acid? The ammonia is removed and it will form what? Urea. So what, as the urea is formed by the breakdown of amino acid, therefore it is an excretory waste. Whereas this carbon residue, it removes and it will form what? Glucose, and then it is converted into glycogen. As this glucose is used in the body, therefore, it is not a metabolic waste. Clear? So, through kidney, the urea is removed. Urea as well as creatinine and uric acid and water are removed with the help of, in the form of urine. Then a small amount of urea, which is formed again by the deamination of amino acid in the liver. Urea is produced in the liver and it is excreted through kidney, as well as small amount is excreted through kidney in the form of sweat as well. Now another excretory product is known as bile. We know that bile is formed by the liver, and then this liver is bile is formed in the liver, and it is excreted, and it is excreted out through the by the liver via intestine, via large intestine, along with the feces. So clear? What is the meaning of metabolic waste? Metabolic waste means all those substances which are released by the breakdown or by the synthesis. So carbon dioxide is released by the breakdown of the glucose, therefore it is a metabolic waste. Clear? So that's all about the excretion.